So what I have done for our last part of our little fraction review unit is I have taken some graph paper and I've cut it up into equal parts here. Now you do not need graph paper to do this. You can use any white paper and then just fold it up so you can cut the lines equally. So what we're gonna do with this is we're gonna make them into different equal fractions. So what we're gonna start is we're just gonna make 1/2. To make 1/2, what you do is you're gonna take your paper and you're gonna fold it in half and just put a line on your folding line, and we're gonna label each side as 1/2. So yours should look like this when you're done with 1/2. You're gonna keep doing the same thing, but we're gonna focus on halves and fourths for now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fold our next piece into halves again, and then we're gonna fold it one more time, so that you're gonna have 4 parts, and you're gonna put a line on each of your fold lines, and label each of those 1/4. You're making equal parts on your paper by folding it into these different pieces. So now we have our fourths done, and we have our halves done. We're gonna try to find eighths. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fold our piece of paper, our next piece of paper, in half, fold it in half again, and you're gonna fold it in half one more time. So when you unfold it, you're gonna have 8 equal pieces, and you're gonna put lines on each of those fold lines. Okay? So it's going to be like this, and you're going to label each of those pieces 1/8. So now what we've found is we found halves, we found fourths, and we have found eighths. For this next part, we're gonna look at thirds, sixths, and twelfths. So you're gonna take your paper. This one's a little harder because you have to try folding it in 3 equal pieces. So we're gonna try that just to make sure it's even. Before you press down to make your fold lines, try where you layer your piece over each other so you can see if it's gonna be even or not. And I think that's pretty even for me here. And we have 3 different folded pieces. So I'm gonna again put a line on my fold line and label each one of these 1/3. Because there are 3 parts to our whole. The next piece we're gonna try making sixths. Now to make it easier on myself, I'm just gonna fold it along with my thirds to get that first group of folds done, and then we'll fold that again. So we're gonna fold this with our thirds, and then you're gonna take your folded piece and you're gonna fold it in half because you're making those 6 pieces. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna put my lines on those fold marks. And then I'm going to label each piece 1/6. So we have our thirds, we have our sixths, and now we're going to do one more to make twelfths. Again, I'm going to use my thirds piece to fold because I already know that that's pretty equal. And then I'm going to take them apart. I'm going to fold this piece in half, and then in half again. And I'm gonna put lines on those fold marks, and we will have 12ths. It's gonna be a lot of lines on this one. And they're gonna label each one of these pieces 1/12. And I will, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna show you what we have all together now with all of our pieces done.